Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Soldier Talk the Podcast. I'm your host, Staff Sergeant McPherson, and on this show we discuss military topics with current and prior service members. Okay, today I'm gonna be sharing my screen with you guys, and we basically gonna be going through a TM together. Far as the as far as the FMTV 2.5 ton with or without a winch. These are the models right here of it. I don't know which one you guys have, but I have model 1078 Alpha 1 Papa 2. So this is the model I have without a winch. So you guys don't know what a winch is. It's basically the towing thing. It's basically you able to tow things with it. That's a winch. So I was gonna go over the types of leaks you guys have to look for when you're doing PMCS. So when you're doing PMCS, these are the type of leaks you want to look for. So you got class 1 leaks, you got class 2 leaks, and you got class 3 leaks. Okay, the class 1 leak it says seepage of fluid as indicated by wetness or discoloration, but not great enough to form drops. Okay, so that's class 1. You basically it's just wet, seepage of fluid around, I guess, around wherever you see the fluid coming out of. For a class 1 leak, more than likely you'll have to get under the vehicle to find out if it's leaking or not. Class 2 leak is almost about to leak. It's almost leaking. So class 2 leak says it's leakage of fluid greater enough to form drops, but not enough to cause drops to drip from the item being checked or inspected. So that's when it's a little more than the class 2 leak. You can see that drop trying to form, but it ain't dropping yet. It's still wherever the item is still stuck on that item that you're trying to inspect. So but a class 3 leaks, these when the leakage of fluid great enough to form drops that fall from item being inspected. So class 3 leak will, while you doing your inspection, class 3 leak you will see the drops actually dropping from whatever you're trying to inspect. So this is for FMTV. This is TM for FMTV without a winch. Well, it's for all the models. It's for all the models with or without a winch. So what I wanted to do today with you guys, I wanted to go through the PMCS and the item numbers or whatever. I want to go through the PMCS with you guys. This one usually they don't have the item numbers on here, so you just go through all the models PMCS. So it says first it says refer to local safety and environment, all protocols for the proper segregation, recycle, and or disposal of used rags, cloths contaminated with petroleum, solvents, or hazardous components. So when you're trying to get rid of those rags or whatever, please refer to the local safety and environment protocols. So more than likely your motor sergeant, they know how to get rid of those rags. So it say be sure to conduct cleaning in areas with approved drains and collection methods of cleaning runoff, dispose of spent cleaning solutions, applicators, and washing aids, approved industrial methods, local safety and environmental protocols. So that's all your cleaning solutions, whatever you just want to follow the environmental protocol when you disposing of that stuff. So right here it says these illustrations will help perform the before vehicle PMCS, call outs, match PMCS item numbers, and procedures. So as you can see right here, this is the type of LMTV that I have right here. It looks just like this. It's without a FMTV. It looks just like this. So it just basically showing you the figure of each part. You got the mirrors. Each item number is showing you on here. It's showing you on here. Yep. It's showing you. So this is it's showing you each step on what item number you can do. So before exterior of the vehicle. So You want to look under the vehicle for any class 1, class 2, or class 3 leaks, which we went over that. That's the first part of PMCS. Part 2, you want to look at the windshield, check the windshield wipers, washers, reservoir, and mirrors. This procedure requires the use of proper eye and hand protection. Use goggles and gloves. Failure to comply may result in injury to personnel. So a lot of people they don't check for this stuff with goggles and gloves. But yeah, you want to check those gloves, check the windshield for damage that would impair operator's vision. All this stuff. Next, you want to check for missing or damaged windshield wipers, blades. Notify field maintenance if windshield wiper blade is missing or unserviceable. Check for loose or missing hardware on the windshield wiper. So that's the basically item number. What item number we on? We're on item number 2, and that's basically the windshield wipers. Checking everything that has to do with the windshield wipers. Item number 3, you check the coolant. So it says extreme care should be taken when moving radiator cap if temperature gauge reads above 180 degrees. Contact with steam or hot coolant under pressure may result. Failure to comply may result in injury to personnel. So that's the you want to check the coolant, verify the coolant level. It said nothing about starting the vehicle yet. So as you can see right here, it said verify coolant levels between upper sight glass and lower sight glass on radiator overflow tank with engine not running. So you don't want to have the engine running while you're checking the coolant. Check for engine oil in coolant. Notify, make sure ain't no oil in the coolant. Check radiator cap. Make sure the cap is functional. 4, you want the item number 4, you want to check the oil. We'll check the oil. So engine oil may be hot after operating vehicle. Allow time to cool before checking oil levels. Do not overfill engine oil. Failure to comply may result in damage to equipment. Check engine oil dipstick. For oil level should be between add line and full line. So that's what it's supposed to be, between add line and full line. And you're gonna notify your motor sergeant if level is above the full line or if oil is discolored or milky. So as you can see, the dipstick right here, you see between add and full line, that's where you want to make sure your oil is at. So guys, this is gonna be a part 2 to this video. We're gonna start right here at 5 with an electric pump hydraulic reservoir. We're gonna stop right here. We're gonna keep going with part 2. This has been another episode of Souls Talk the Podcast, and I see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys like the video.